I want to welcome all our viewers here in the United States and around the world. I'm truly honored to be joined now by the one and only, a true leader in our community, Commissioner Daniela Jean. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Well, before the show, I was telling our viewers why they should go purchase that book. Very important, and the title tells it all. It's Epic Leadership. As you know, you are a true leader in our community. We'll talk about leadership, but most importantly, we'll talk about you.
Okay.
In Haitian American.
Yes.
Proud to be.
Absolutely.
And now serving. Tell us about your upbringing.
Interesting. Well, you know, the Haitian community knows how rich Haitian culture is. I had the pleasure to be born in Paris, France. I was born in Paris. My parents moved from Haiti and moved to Europe, lived there for about 20 years, and then moved the family to North Miami Beach. So I've been in North Miami Beach since I was the age of 6 years old, and, you know, attending high school, middle school, elementary school in North Miami Beach, and being able to really engulf myself in the community and the culture of that city. And so I had a pretty Christian, creative upbringing, you know, teaching dance, learning dance, arts, writing. As a young child, I've always been passionate about those things, and now as an adult, I can see how those things have helped shape who I am.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So I didn't even know that little part about from Paris to...
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great. So you keeping your French, or because I know more your Creole is on point and the English is on point, but
Yeah.
are you trying to...
Here's what I try to say. Ouais, je parle français. So I try to keep it a little bit, you know, practice at home and practice with my parents and my sister. So, you know, it's so important to be multilingual, especially here in South Florida.
Yeah. So you made history. You are the first in your state as a commissioner.
Yes.
Tell us about that moment.
Yeah.
When you get there and you said, wow, we made it.
We
Not
made
only
it.
you, but we made it as a community.
We made it. It was a magical moment. It was a historical moment in so many ways. And the moment really transcended me as a person, as an individual, and really was about the community and also the mission. You know, there was a huge mission that I embarked on when I got sworn in and took the commitment to serve. And it's been definitely a journey. And also it's been very magical just to be able to see transformation in the community and people believing again in leadership and the possibility that it brings when it's in the right hands.
You said the keyword transformation in our community.
Yeah.
The Haitian community come a very long way from the 70s to now.
Yes.
In terms of how we have more leaders right now, more elected officials. Tell us a little bit about that transformation.
Absolutely. You know what's exciting about that transformation is that it's not only in politics. You know, every industry, healthcare, government, business, tech, we're seeing Haitian Americans emerge as leaders in those spaces. And I truly believe that in politics, in the political space and government, we're making great strides. I have some of my sister colleagues who are in government. It's about 5 or 6 of us throughout Miami-Dade and Broward. I think at least 7 of us. So it's a really big moment because we make the majority of the Black female elected officials are Haitian. Of Haitian descent. So the ladies are leading, the men are leading too, and we're bringing policy, programming, and we're really serving the people to make a difference. We're really making that effort to do that.
Commissioner Jean, I would like you to remind our viewers and some of the folks who might not know, how was it growing up as Haitian in Miami?
Wow. Well, you know what? It was great. I believe Haitian culture is music. It's education, it's upbringing, it's etiquette, it's food, it's culture, it's language. And I believe I was engulfed in that. I experienced all of those facets of Haitian culture. My church, my old church, where my parents still go, is in Little Haiti. And if you know Pac Maquette, where you know, a staple in our community. And as we see the community change, certain places are still reminiscent of Haitian culture. So even now, as we try to preserve and try to remember our childhood, our upbringing, you know, those pieces of culture really play a part.
We can't forget it was also a moment where we were not too happy to say that we are Haitians. Now we are proud to say we have commissioners, we have other elected officials, but that moment wasn't there at that time.
It wasn't there. You know, it was a secret for different reasons, but I think it was like the stigma, you know, and we've kind of taken back the ownership of the beauty of our culture. Yeah, we've taken it back.
We've taken it back.
That's right.
And through leadership, you have an amazing book, Epic Leaderships.
Yes.
Let's talk about leadership.
Let's talk about it.
In our community. What inspired you to write such an amazing piece to share with our viewers, to share with our community?
Absolutely. So I believe that we're all leaders, and this is book number 7. I've written 7 books so far. This is the first leadership book. And we're all leaders within. You know, I believe that we are the CEOs of our lives, and that's where leadership starts, with the personal decisions that we make.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you talk about character.
I do.
In the book as well. Walk us through the why you think character is very important to be a great leader.
Yeah, and so what I really wanted to do in this book is break down the word epic, because you hear about, you know, when you think about the word epic, you think big, huge,
yes.
bold, and, you know, execution, purpose, innovation. But like you mentioned, character, I believe is the most important part, because integrity, your moral compass, how you formulate your beliefs, that dictates how good a leader is, because it's about building trust. And so character really shapes, you know, the personality, the persona of a leader. It's really important. I think it's my favorite pillar of them all, because it's the most challenging of them all.
And I've seen it firsthand. You organized several events in your own community.
Yep.
And throughout those events, you're always encouraging the kids to stay in school. Education is a very important part of success.
It is an important part of success. You know, I was a young person once upon a time. Mm-hmm. And
still young, should I say?
Still young, still young. And I don't remember any elected officials that spoke to me or recognized me. A lot of times, young people are invisible.
Yeah.
And when we allow them to remember that, hey, you are a person too, and I'm here to help you, I believe that that's what I wanted to see as a young person. And so I've been the embodiment of that. So going back to the schools, we did an educational pack with the school board so that we can go into the schools and be able to pour into the children, the youth, the teenagers. And I'm excited to announce that we'll be launching a college tour, taking about 50 youth from North Miami Beach to the various colleges in South Florida. So really pouring into them, mentoring the young women and the young men, and allowing them to know that they're great. They're great.
Is that where you find that energy to be at so many events? I've seen you in D.C., Washington, D.C., New York, here in Miami, to encourage them to, hey, you can be a part of this as well. You can be a part of change.
You can be a part of change, and it's all about exposure. So a lot of times when I go to these different events, I meet people, I have conversations that I would never have had if I was not there. So it empowers me to go to different places so I can learn, grow, and bring that energy back to my city and my community.
Wow.
Yep.
That's important. And where can they purchase the book, Epic Leadership? Again, a book that I strongly encourage you to, there we go, we're back on camera right here, and strongly encourage you to purchase. Where can they find the book?
Amazon, where you can find everything else. Amazon, you can find all the books, and also on my website, which is www.DaniEmpowers.com. DaniEmpowers.com.
Our conversation with Commissioner Daniela Jean. We obviously talking about leadership, the community, but as a Haitian American, we also have to talk deeper into our community. You taste or you love Haitian food?
Yes.
What would be your favorite?
My favorite is boiled fish with sauce foie and dîner blanc, and a slice of avocado on the side. That's my favorite.
I am seeing it. I'm envisioning
You're seeing
that.
it, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's comfort food. That's Haitian comfort food.
That's Haitian comfort food. See, many times people will go to the griot with the banane brisée.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the commercial, but when you need a comfort, that's my go-to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
And I've seen some of your events that you also implemented Haitian food.
I have
part
to.
of the events.
Yeah, because a lot of people have not had the pleasure of, indulging in it. And so I think it's important to connect with local businesses. That helps us with our economic development. And I'm excited because in May, I'm going to have a special event called Pâté Chaud et Drapeau, where I'll be giving out patties and Haitian flags. So I'm looking forward to curating that event. Yeah.
Yeah, and pâté chaud is a very dear element to
Yes.
Haitian cuisine
It
as
is.
well. You know, in so many places, right on the street of Haiti, you find the pâté that is there, full with protein and
There you
all
go.
things good for you.
That's
Wow, I
right.
can't miss that event.
No, you
I
can't. No, you can't.
That's great. That's good. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about Haitian food.
Yes, do it.
So if I come to your house and you cook me Haitian food, what would that be?
Well, you know, James, you ask the toughest questions, but I'm going to make you a side of
I'm trying to be that Haitian vicier.
Oh, no. Well, I definitely had to make you macaroni au gratin, macaroni gratiné. I like a rice. I like my rice. I like a jonjon.
Jonjon, yeah.
And also, you gotta have your salad with your bet rouge
Yes.
on the side. You know.
Oh, that's healthy right
Now
here.
I don't eat meat, so I have to make you some fish.
Okay.
Some snapper. Yeah.
Well, if you come to my place, I'll give you the tom tom.
Oh,
so tom
wow,
tom
okay.
is from the southern
Yes.
side of Haiti, straight from Jeremy.
Okay,
So it's
yes.
like, you know, they use the fufu here. We use
Yes,
the fufu to make it and things like
yeah.
that. But you can't, ou pas qu'à manger. You have to swallow it.
Okay. It just goes straight
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Smooth.
So that's the challenge. part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you
Very
into the
good.
challenge?
I'm into it.
There you
I'll
go.
try it out.
That's part of leadership as well. You know,
It
leadership
is.
is always to understand the other side and try to find that common ground.
Very important. Very important.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so very much, Commissioner Daniela Jean, for being here with us. We spent
Absolutely.
quite some time, and I hope our viewers understand more about what you do and how they can always stay in touch with you. Thank you as well for your service,
Yes.
how well you are serving, representing us in the community.
Thank you so much for having me. Be epic.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about art and leadership with a student here from Miami-Dade College. We'll be right back.
Miami-Dade College has career paths in anything you want to be. What's your story? Be global. Be cutting edge. Be inventive. Be investigative. Be a hero. What do you want to be? Be the best. Be you. Be MDC. Miami-Dade College has career paths in anything you want to be. What's your story? Be global. Be cutting edge. Be inventive. Be investigative. Be a hero. What do you want to be? Be the best. Be you. Be MDC.
And welcome back. Joining us now is a student from Miami-Dade College, Daniela Jean, also into art. She is Haitian American, but doing so many great things here. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
So you're a student here at Miami-Dade College. Tell us more about your major and how long you've been here.
Okay, so I am in my second year. I recently changed my major from biology to art, on art
Biology
education.
to art?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so it's a drastic change, but I love what I do now, so.
Yeah. So why that change? You know, you usually know as Haitians, right? Our parents are telling us, this is what we want you to do. And then your heart is driving you to what you really feel that you're happy to do.
Yes. So I grew up in a Haitian household, and majority of the people in the house is in the medical field. So whole family, doctors, nurses, cousins are chemistry majors, biology majors. So growing up, I felt obligated to go into that field, but I've always had the question, like, what if I was only going because of my family, not because of what I wanted? So I started off as a emergency medical student, and then I changed to biology, and then I recently went through a little dilemma with math. Math is not my strong suit. But I was great with science, biology, chemistry, and stuff. It was just that math I couldn't get, but I also loved art. So I decided, go ahead and change the major to art and be that change in that family cycle.
And you have several great exhibitions of your arts all over the place here at Miami-Dade College, especially North Campus. Tell us more about the inspiration behind your artwork.
So the inspiration behind my artwork is more so just being expressive, using colors. I try to stay away from blank pages or try to stay away from leaving white areas. I just wanted to express, a lot of times I want to say something, but I can't say it. So I just go on the canvas and paint and then hope that someone can see what I was trying to express during that time.
That freedom of expression, when does it come? It's like you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, I have to express myself. And you go use your imagination plus the tools that you have available.
Yes, so it really does happen a lot, like late at night, 3 a.m. in the morning, just listening to music. And you're like, oh, this would be really nice. And you start creating, and then time go by, hours go by, and you realize, well, it's morning and you have class in the morning. So you go and you hurry. But a lot of the time it's just being me, being to myself, or walking around or having a conversation with someone else, like, oh my God, I love that conversation. And then as you speak with people, you see things, like you read a book and you can see what the book is saying, and you kind of picture and draw the picture you had in your mind.
Art is like a different language to so many.
Yes.
And sometimes when they cannot understand it, they tend to separate us, like, that person is we're different. How you explain yourself to your family, medical field, and now for them to accept you as, hey, I'm an artist, this is where I feel great, and I'm here to stay.
So the funny thing is, they don't know that my major's changed to art yet.
Wow, now on national TV, everybody knows it, okay.
Sorry, Mom. So they don't know yet, but I will say is they've seen the result of my work. They've seen that I'm good, and they've seen that it's a natural thing for me. So I don't think it's going to be like a type thing, but it's going to be more so, well, add on to it. So minoring in something else, minoring in business, minoring in psychology, just adding something onto it as a backup plan so that way they can have that security to be like, okay, she's doing something that she loves, but if anything happens, she has something to hold herself.
I truly believe that your story will inspire a lot of people, especially Haitians, willing to make some changes in their careers. What would you share as a piece of advice with a Haitian immigrant or any other black student feeling like, I need to change my major. This is what I really want to do. This is what I love. But I have a fear that people will judge me if I make that decision.
I would say follow your heart, first off. Automatically follow your heart. But create a plan. Figure out what the end goal is and what it would require you to get there. Once you figure that out, you'll do step by step and you'll get there. And people will see your vision as you go along with it. So just follow your heart and have that conversation. Please have that conversation, because if you have that conversation, you'll probably get that advice that you probably needed, or that push you needed, or that extra spice that was like, oh, I didn't think about it this way, but now that you said that, I can see it that way.
Wow. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
So I am currently just trusting the process. In the next 5 years, hopefully I would be teaching, inspiring others to create more, and hopefully open a gallery, Yes,
that's great. Thank you so much, Ms. Jean, should I say in the French way, for being here with us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And thank you as well to you for watching that special episode of Let's Talk with James Pierre. It was really inspiring. So many great stories. We talk about leadership, we talk about art, we talk about culture change and culture shock. Yeah, you can have a major and your heart says, this is where I want to go. And you have to go where your heart obviously leads you. I'm James Pierre. We'll see you next time for another episode. Bye-bye.